Yeah, your yard is really fun. There are kids playing on it right now.
Uh-oh. All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. If you don't know me or you're new to the channel, my name is Brandon, and I'm a school principal from the U.S. state of Georgia. A big thank you to Principal Reacts superfan Blueberry Boy for putting together a suggested Christmas season SpongeBob list that I'm going to be going through. He recommended several episodes that would be appropriate for the season, and a number of you all have recommended these as well. This one that we're going to start with today is called Krabs a la mode. A number of the episodes that I've looked at recently have featured Mr. Krabs, and a number of you all, after I did Crab Borg, have recommended a couple of different episodes, including Imitation Krabs and Krusty Towers. Those are next on my list after this season, but for right now, I'm going to put those aside and look at several different episodes that are very appropriate for this season. This one is called Krabs a la mode. I don't know anything about it. I see that the Krusty Krab apparently has frozen over, and I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but we're going to find out. If you're not a subscriber to the channel and you enjoy my content, I would encourage you to click the button below to become a subscriber so that you don't miss any of my content. Let's go ahead and get into the episode. So far, so good.
It is a cold and windy day. Bikini Bottom is covered in goosebumps.
Yeah, and this is interesting. I talk sometimes about the whole SpongeBob physics of the underwater universe with the fire and everything, and sometimes it rains. I don't see a whole lot of like different weather in Bikini Bottom, but now apparently it's cold and windy. I'm not sure. I mean, there's water current, but I'm not sure how you get wind down there, but I don't question it. I just go right along with it. But apparently it's cold, and that's going to be part of the episode. Let's see what happens here.
It's freezing in here.
Not if you get up and exercise.
Okay.
Hop to.
Very
Yes,
true.
Sir. My buns are nice and toasty.
I'm so glad I don't eat here.
Yeah, and this is season 5, and as you all know, the further you get into the SpongeBob seasons, the weirder and grosser it gets. So yeah, it's not too bad, but yeah, I can tell it's not season 1 or 2.
How cold does Krabs keep this place anyway? 62 degrees!
Oof.
Oh, that cheapskate! I'm gonna set it to a toasty 63. Huh?
And actually, I'm thinking, 62 degrees. If you set it on that, you'd spend so much in air conditioning. But apparently, maybe it's a lot colder there normally in Bikini Bottom than it would be here in Georgia. It gets quite hot, and so setting it at 62 degrees would incur quite a bill. But I'm guessing that's not the case in Bikini Bottom. And it's funny here. He has this alarm that goes off. I've seen this alarm or a similar alarm before when all the customers leave. He gets some sort of alarm because, as you all know, to Mr. Krabs, that's the most important thing there is the customers and their money. And so anything that impacts his cash flow, he's going to care quite a lot about, including, I guess, adjusting the thermostat. Let's see what happens here when he's alerted to this alarm here. Here we go.
Touch me, thermostat!
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome, Squidward.
He didn't even get a chance to say thanks a lot and give his little rebuttal. He just grabbed him by that claw of his. Oof, I don't feel good about this.
Mr. Squidward, you're always going on about your book club. Read this.
Club?
Do not touch thermostat ever.
It costs money! There's 2 ways to get on me bad side, boys. I don't like kids playing in the yard, and nobody but me touches me thermostat.
That's totally selfish.
Yeah, your yard is really fun. There are kids playing on it right now.
Oh, it's kind of like the whole stay off my lawn boomer comment with the thermostat. It's kind of funny. And he goes running out. That's pretty funny.
It's get off of my lawn!
That's right. Run, Krabs.
Oh, okay.
I have
I haven't seen Plankton in a while, I guess because I've been sticking to the earlier seasons, but he's inside of this cup here. I guess he's going to try to get the recipe to the Krusty Krabs, to the Krabby Patties. But let's see. I don't know what he's doing here.
found your Achilles heel. I'll freeze you out of business, and I'll do it with your precious thermostat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering because when it showed the kids playing in his yard, it looked like, it was perfectly warm, but I guess he's going to freeze him out via the thermostat. I thought it was just cold outside and it froze everything over, but I'm still not really sure what's going on here, but I guess we'll find out.
What the? Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Code red! Abandoned ship! Abandoned ship!
Uh-oh.
No matter.
No, surely not. Surely not, right? You all have probably seen this. Surely not. I would expect this in like season 11 or 12. That's pretty gross. But I was wondering, like, is this whole person a real person, or is he just a disguise for the benefit of plankton? Apparently not. That's sort of gross. Let's keep going.
6 hours, I will have my revenge. I'm gonna go recover from hypothermia.
Okay.
Hippo, what does that mean?
Means he's a big fat crybaby.
Yeah, and I'm still wondering, is it cold outside or is it just cold in the Krusty Krab? Because he said it was a cold day in Bikini Bottom, or was it just the Krusty Krab that was cold because of the thermostat issue? And again, I'm thinking, especially if it's not cold outside, isn't that costing Mr. Krabs more money, or he just likes it cold so much that he doesn't care and he's willing to pay whatever it takes? But then didn't they turn it up and that would cost less money? I'm confused. Maybe y'all can help me in the comments with that one. He's locked in.
Locked in again.
Again.
That crusty old barnacle might keep me from his secret formula, but I'd like to see him serve a Krabby Patty when I...
Yeah, but isn't he locked inside the Krusty Krab right now? He could just sort of do whatever he wants in there, I guess. Let's see what happens.
I'm done with this place. Into every life a little rain must fall.
Crabs!
It's just
You're
business.
gonna flood the place?
Well, maybe it is personal. I'm touching his thermostat.
Oh.
I'm touching his thermostat.
He's cranking it down even lower. He's going to turn the place into an ice box there. And he leaves the water on. I thought he was going to do that and leave. It kind of reminds me of the Wet Bandits from Home Alone, if you all know that movie. But apparently he's got something else in mind. I'm not sure, though. Let's see.
Oh, someone touching thermostat.
Oh, the thermostat. I thought he was going to say the money.
Bring a sweater. It's colder than yesterday.
That's why I wore.
Yeah, and I'm still real confused. So it is cold outside, I guess, but it wasn't the night before. They weren't complaining about it. I didn't see the whole wind thing going on, but apparently now it's cold, but it wasn't the night before. This is just really strange.
Mittens.
Weird.
Toasty.
Mittens for his eyelashes. I've never seen that. And here the Krusty Krab is frozen over. But again, is it frozen from the outside? Is it frozen from the inside? Both? Not sure.
Morning, boys. Looks a bit sticky this morning.
Yeah, get to it. There's this still frame. Everything's frozen solid.
Is it cold in here, or is it just me? Well, get to work. What?
Yeah, how are you supposed to get to work? I mean, can SpongeBob even cook? Can Squidward operate the cash register? I'm not sure. Let's see what they do here about this little predicament.
Hi, Mr. Krabs.
They can't even walk.
Not me.
But somehow Mr. Krabs was able to just do it without a problem. I'm not sure why, and they're like flying all over the place here. It's kind of funny.
All right, quit clowning around and get to work.
They can't walk.
As soon as you turn the heat up.
The temperature stays at 62 degrees.
Oh, at first I'm like, how is it still 62? But I saw there's a little piece of tape there that I guess Plankton put, and it's really like 30 or 40 or whatever he cranked it down to, which, I don't think most thermostats actually go that low, but apparently in the SpongeBob universe they do, and it's completely frozen everything solid. But let's see. I'm curious, like, can they operate like this? What are they going to do here? Let's see.
Bicycles hanging from the ceiling.
Mhm.
I don't care if Santa Claus and Jack Frost are having ice cream cones. Don't touch that thermostat!
Uh-oh. Ooh, Stab
I knew
SpongeBob.
you'd be too stubborn to turn the heat up. Let's see how long you keep the
Okay. So it's all this overarching plan from Plankton. I guess they're going to lure everybody in there, 72 degrees. And he put his sign over the chum bucket sign. Like, I guess he figures no one will even care about the food. They'll just want to get where it's warm, which, I mean, yeah, if it were really that cold, I mean, I would. But let's see if his plan works here. I love the eyeball sticking out with the eyebrow sticking out of the little looking glass or the periscope or whatever it is there.
those customers when you give them the cold shoulder.
The customers are still there.
Quit your lollygagging and get a move on.
Uh-oh. Oh, you can't walk. Uh-oh.
Let's get out of here.
Uh-oh, this is going to be a problem. And now you've impacted his cash flow. What is Mr. Krabs going to do? Because he just shoved him. Apparently, he can walk on ice just fine, but SpongeBob and Squidward can't. I'm not sure what that's about, but let's see. This customer looks pretty upset. And like I said before, whenever Mr. Krabs knows that the customers are leaving, he's pretty concerned about that. So let's see what happens.
Yes, flee that frozen wasteland. Warmth and joy.
Yeah, and actually, they're not freeing the frozen wasteland. They're fleeing not getting their food. You know, I think they would have stayed there had they had their Krabby Patties, but Squidward dropped them all on the floor. So now they're going, I guess, to the chum bucket. Are they going because they want food, or are they going because it's warm? I'm not sure.
Joy have left your lives. Hey, buddy, you want to eat at the chum bucket?
You know, honestly, I think I would do the same thing. If a giant eyeball were looking at me, asking me questions, I don't think I would just calmly respond to the questions. I would probably get out of there. So I don't blame him there.
Fine. At least Krabs' place is deserted.
Mm.
Hey, the customers are coming back.
Okay,
I
they
don't
just brought
understand.
coats.
What's bringing them back? What the?
Okay, he's made some ice skates out of patties, I guess. I mean, if it works, I guess it's all right. If it works, I guess go with it. So, and I don't know what Krabs is going to say here. Let's see what happens next.
Patty's back when you're done.
Can do, Mr. Krabs.
I'm really glad I don't eat here.
Order up.
Where's my food?
Right there. And I thought it was funny also that Mr. Krabs' first thought is, hey, put those patties back when you're done, instead of, oh, yeah, thanks, SpongeBob. You found a way to make it work. No, it's like, put those back when you're done. That's so funny. And so Mr. Krabs, too.
I want my Krabby Krabbies.
Coming right up, sir.
Oh, no. No. Oh. I'm like, please let him not miss. But he sort of just hit everything there, including the Krabby Patty. So let's see what happens next.
Delicious.
Okay.
Wow, that looks like fun. I'll have 2 Krabby Patties, but don't cook them.
I'll have 2 frozen Krabby Patties too.
Oh, they want to skate.
I want patty skates. I need 2 patties now.
Okay, there it is. There it is, right? You see that, right? You all know what Mr. Krabs is going to do now. So if customers are willing to pay for something, Mr. Krabs is going to find a way to make it happen. The same thing happened in the pizza, the Krusty Krab pizza episode. The same thing happened in Graveyard Shift when they wanted to have the restaurant open later. Anything the customers are willing to pay for, they're going to try and do. So now they want to buy ice skates made of patties. They want 2 frozen patties so that they too can skate around, I guess. This might be a new little business venture for Mr. Krabs. And I'm guessing my prediction that just came to me is he's going to be very, very successful with an ice skating rink. Plankton is not going to like that. And so Plankton is going to come undo what he did and thaw out the restaurant so he can't have an ice skating rink anymore. And then everything sort of goes back to normal. That's my prediction. I've not seen this before, but let's keep going.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm selling twice as many patties and I don't even have to cook them.
Yeah, that's another thing, right? So he's selling the patties, but he doesn't even have to cook them. Like, that's less work and less money spent for him. So it's like the best of both worlds. He's going to love this idea.
This is the happiest and most cost-effective.
Oh, look at that.
day of-
Look at that. What did he say there? I'm not sure if I heard that correctly, but he brings him a pile of cash here. Yeah, he's pretty happy, Mr. Krabs is.
Your whole life.
No! How is this possible? I freeze this place solid and he turns it into an ice rink.
Mm-hmm. So my prediction is, again, that he's not going to like that, and he's going to thaw it back out eventually, but let's see.
He's making more money than ever.
It's because, unlike you, he's a good businessman.
Well, if it isn't the wind beneath my wings.
I don't understand why you don't just steal a Krabby Patty and all that confusion.
Good.
I'll be right back.
I don't know why I encourage him.
This is
Okay.
fantastic. The local hockey
Hockey?
team is paying me to practice here.
Okay, wow. So, wow, he says the local hockey team is paying him to practice, and he's got rides for $1. He is extracting revenue at every turn in this little predicament he's got here. He's just every dollar he can squeeze out of the customers, he's doing it. I've never seen him happier, though. I don't know about you all. I've never seen Mr. Krabs happier than this, and now I can see why this episode was recommended. It's not exactly Christmas per se, but it's very much winter themed for sure. Let's keep going. Oh no, Patrick. And you know, that does seem like something that Patrick would do. It kind of brings me back to the A Christmas Story movie. If you've seen that with the tongue to the pole and all that, kind of grosses me out to think about it. But yeah, that is something I would expect Patrick to do for sure. All right, here we go. At first, I'm like, are they going to hit Gary? But no, Gary's the ref, I guess, and they're going to play hockey in this thing along with the kiddie rides, along with the regular ice skaters. This is going to be some pandemonium here. Oh, the puck. There's the puck.
Where'd the
pretty
puck
good.
go?
Uh-oh. It's Plankton.
Holy shrimp! Plankton!
The alarm.
I did it. I finally got.
I don't know what kind of alarm that was. I'm not going to try to reproduce that sound. And I always wondered, like, why didn't he just, like, get it from some random customer or pay him to buy one for him or whatever? It seems like he could get a hold of one pretty easily. But now he's carrying this makeshift ice hockey puck out, and SpongeBob has seen him, and I'm guessing they're going to stop him. Whatever sort of alarm that was, let's see how they stop him here.
On a Krabby Patty.
Not quite, Plankton. You'll have to get past me first.
Okay.
There's the puck. That little square guy has it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, you're not out of the woods yet, Plankton. They think you're a hockey puck, and all those big ice hockey players are going to want to hit you with their hockey sticks. But let's see what happens next.
You're mine now, Plankton!
Oof.
You won't get away with this, Plankton.
Is it still
Hey,
frozen?
SpongeBob, long time no see. What you been up to? How was your weekend?
Like he hasn't been there the whole time, but they don't know that. This is their first time seeing him, even though he was in that customer's cup, and then he was there overnight to mess with the thermostat. They don't know that he's been there all along, even though he has.
Again.
Oh, my weekend was fabulous. Thank you for asking. Patrick and I went jellyfishing, but I lost my nuts. So I tried to borrow one from Squidward, but he didn't have one. And then when he yelled at me, he swallowed a bug. Swallowed a bug.
I don't know where that's coming from. I think they have more important matters to deal with than telling stories. And aren't there two hockey teams trying to get this puck still? Let's see.
Fascinating. Well, gotta go.
Hey!
Better luck next time, SpongeBob.
Here's the puck, eh? Get it.
Uh-oh.
They had to make him say A. Did you catch that? It's just like, why?
Whoa!
Okay, Squidward. I was wondering if he ever was able to do that. I guess he needs 4, right? Instead of just 2. He needs 4 of them for all his tentacles. But I guess he's able to skate around now, too. I didn't think he'd ever get it. Okay. Oof.
Hold it right there, mister.
Mm. And I'm like, where's the goal? Like, what are they trying to do? These hockey players, what are they saying is the goal as far as scoring a goal in their little practice or game or whatever they're doing? And yeah, there's still these random ice skaters. This is a lot happening in a fairly small space. It looks big, but the Krusty Krab is not all that big. I'm wondering how they're all able to do this in here. And I'm wondering how this is going to end. Like, how are they going to discover the thermostat, fix it, thaw it back out? I'm not sure yet. Let's find out. Mm.
Yes, I'm gonna make
He wants to get out. Oof.
Gotcha, Plankton.
On the contrary, it is I who has you.
Oh, okay. That thing looks enormous. That thing was not that big earlier. Now it's like gigantic. I'm wondering how he's going to stop him eventually.
The Clamboni.
Clamboni. Because of the Zamboni.
Run, you fools! Run!
Okay. Yeah, that's the same Zamboni, right? With the little rides for $1 sign on it. That thing was like probably a quarter of the size a minute ago, and now it's somehow gigantic. That's just kind of funny. Ooh, wow. Took out the whole hockey team. He's like figure skating.
It's work.
Patrick's on the end. He's got his tongue stuck on that now. It's just, that does seem something like Patrick would do, isn't it?
I'm actually going to get a Krabby Patty.
Maybe. I doubt it. Plankton. They're gonna bust out.
Get out of the way! You're blocking the exit.
Where's Krabs? Okay.
No!
What in the world?
I'll take that.
I was about to say, where's Krabs during all this? I'm sure he would. I was kind of expecting him to swoop in and put a stop to all this, and I guess in a way he did. He just casually picked up the Krabby Patty after this Zambo, and it was way smaller. Like you all saw that Krabs fit in there, but he took up like most of that vehicle, and now look at how big it is compared to him. But whatever. I'm wondering though how the cold problem is going to be fixed and how the thermostat is going to be put back on the normal setting.
Brilliant idea to block the exit with your body, SpongeBob.
Thank you, Mr. Krabs.
Wasn't really his idea.
You lose again, Plankton.
I'm not giving up yet, Krabs. I've still got my secret weapon.
Which is what?
The thermostat!
Thermostat.
That's right, Krabs.
He's gonna
It
turn it
was
up.
I who froze the Krusty Krab. You see?
Oh, I didn't quite catch it there, but it was -15. Yeah, I could understand everything being frozen at -15 Fahrenheit. That's pretty cold. And I'm guessing he's going to turn it back up to the normal range and thaw everything out so he can stop making as much money, because Plankton said he's making more money than he ever has. I think they all kind of said that. So he needs to at least bring things back to the status quo here.
You've gone too far this time, Plankton. You can humble me employees, try to destroy me
Oh,
restaurant,
the thermostat.
but nobody messes with me thermostat.
The thermostat. Oh, no. What? 136 Fahrenheit to -26. I've never seen a thermostat like that. That's pretty impressive. Let me know in the comments if you all have ever seen a crazy thermostat like that. That would be really, really crazy, especially the speed with which it did that. I mean, that was pretty much instant. I'm guessing, though, that they're eventually going to set it on, I think it was on 62 before, which is, to me, is pretty cold for the inside. But let's see how they get rid of Plankton here.
Krabs, you can't defeat me.
Ooh. That's okay. What? All right. And I always say, anytime this music, you all have told me what song it is, but anytime this music comes on, you know, it's like really, 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 really crazy with whatever's going on here in the SpongeBob universe. think me too. Or whatever. Swimming pool. Okay. The water, inside the water, inside the water, right? But apparently he is a good businessman. I mean, anything that happens, he's going to try to turn it into a business opportunity. So now he's got like a tropical pool looking setup, I guess. I wonder if they still serve Krusty Krabs, apparently, where you can eat poolside or in the pool, I guess, which seems a little gross with a hamburger, but okay. Let's see how this ends here.
Here's your Krabby Patty and lemonade, Mr. Krabs.
Thank you,
Serving
lad.
them lemonade.
Well, if it isn't plankton, you know I should thank
Kind
you.
of gross.
What with the ice rink and now the swimming pool gimmick, I'm making more money than I ever did with the old Krusty Krab. Hey, you got any more good ideas?
It's kind of funny because his idea was to kind of put him out of business, and he's making more money than he ever has, Mr. Krabs is. This is kind of gross with plankton inside of an ice cube that he's drinking out of. That's sort of disgusting, but I sense we're just about at the end. Let's see how this ends here. All right, so that's the episode. That one was pretty funny. I did enjoy that one. Pretty enjoyable episode with Krabs a la mode. I always sort of laugh at Mr. Krabs because he just is constantly coming up with new ways to make money. Even when something bad happens, he's somehow able to turn it into some sort of twisted business opportunity. But here again, he does it with the ice skating rink. So good for you, Mr. Krabs. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, go ahead and click the button below to become a subscriber. I really appreciate all of my viewers, subscribers, and channel members. And once again, I'll be continuing through the month of December with this Christmas-themed SpongeBob episode list. Thanks again to Blueberry Boy for putting that together for me. And I'm going to leave the video right here, though. I'll see you next time on the next video here on School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.